I'm here. Welcome to the first episode of the Big Brother Show Recap. Season 7 seems to be a show with different dynamics. I love the change, the 2 hours thing, the 2-day opening thing, the dynamics of the people in the house, guys. If for anything, I like the fact that we have Trenches, aka Mainland, aka Ajegunle. We also have Bodilon. We have the island, the level 1, aka Bodilon, aka Ikoyi, aka Lekki Peeps. Guys, the dynamics, the fact that they have two different styles with two different interpretations, the artwork, the colors, guys. To start with, I'm of the opinion that Big Brother talked through the process and realized they listened to what people were saying. Let's be fair, it became a norm. We can almost determine who the winner is from day 1, day 2 of the show. So with this new dynamics, there are different layers to the game. There are different layers to the people in the game, because they can't even, if you came there with a strategy, when Big Brother unleashes on you, most likely you would forget your strategy. I'll give you a good example. Normally, if you come into a house like Big Brother's house and you come in with the white money strategy, for example, the fact that there are 2 houses, strategy will not work. You know why? Because you're not cooking for everybody. So when you get there, that particular act of 2 houses with 2 people living walls apart, I like the dynamics of the people in the house. By dynamics, I mean they chose people from different walks of life. And for people who are wondering, why do you guys watch Big Brother? I like to say that Big Brother is a social experiment. And if for anything, this season we've seen that they chose people from different parts of life. The Emmys guy is a different dynamics this year. There's also another lady that says she's a stripper, erotic dancer is a stripper. And if for anything, I like that they're making us see. I come from a very conservative family where certain things are not the norm. So I'm talking, so if my mom or my dad, with the way they trained me growing up, was watching this Big Brother, maybe they will understand better the kind of people that the society have. They get to meet in school, in higher institution. So you teach me ahead for people that are not in our social community, immediate community, but they are available, they are in our society. And whether I like it or not, as long as I leave the house, I will get to encounter them. Showmax held a space today, and on the TL, I saw that people were contributing from all over the world, not just Africa. And with the Showmax in the picture, you can easily just subscribe to Showmax and you watch it. And the dynamics is also that you can say the house is even boring today. You go to the next house, there are 2 houses and there are 2 channels. So if you say Bodilon is boring, you can easily go to Trenches. Few things I like about this year's show is the dynamics of the show is unpredictable. As of today, about 4 days after the show, we still cannot say this is the person that is going to win the show. Number 2 is the house. I cannot function in the Trenches. By description, Trenches is the house with the blue wall cover, the colorful wall, the interiors are colorful. I don't know how they cope there, but somehow people are saying that it allows some people bubble more. So that's why people are watching the Trenches more than they are watching the Bodilon, the VGC people, the people in the White House. I don't know the thing with ambience and personality, but for me, a house like that would give me from like 100 to 10 or 5, because I can't function in any clarity. That's why I like to paint my house white. Sleeping on that bed that looks like under mommy water. Did you guys see the wall? I don't know what they're doing. However, the dynamics that there are 2 houses, it means that there are 12 personalities in level 1 and level 2. I also like the fact that it looked like they intentionally chose the personality in level 1 and level 2. It didn't look like the game of chance Ebuka said to us. However, it's playing out well. Everyone deserves where they are. For some reasons, they are doing something where they are. Number 4 is I like the dynamics of the people. We have everybody ably represented. Even the people that like to, what do you guys call, that like to express themselves, they have it. The real trenches, they are there. With the air we saw on Saturday, we knew that these ones, they need this Big Brother money to blow, to arrive, to get to the next level. That's the real Trenches. I'm talking about Ajegunle Trenches. From the look of things, right? Also, we have the very sophisticated. Look at that babe that was styled by Medlin Boss and X-Bridge. That's class. We've got a few guys that look at Shags from abroad. Look at, I mean, we've got a few people there too, and we've got this guy, this M's guy from Lagos Island, who at some point spoke about his mom getting missing from the Yaba psychiatric hospital. People like that. I like the blend of the personality. I like the fact that when they have games like the arena games, the HOH head of house game, they're coming together. So it means that we're gonna have issues like someone eyeing someone in the other house. You wait for, those kind of secondary school kind of love. I can't wait, really. The layers, I like the fact that it's not predictable. If you came to the house with a game plan, like I saw on TL, they were saying love story, it cannot work. Sorry story like Lekon, it cannot work. The caring for us, cooking, kitchen thing, it cannot work. I mean, people listed a lot of things that have worked on people in the past, and they said we're not going to love you. And as of today, nobody has said this is my fave. Nobody is shipping. We are still getting to see the layers to which the show is. It makes it more interesting. It makes it more engaging. And if the first channel is not interesting, switch to the next channel. For emphasis, as much as everyone must identify with the Bodilon guys, which is the White House, I think the trenches are giving. They are serving the content we need. They are always in one conversation or the other. We have the likes of Brian. This guy is one of the youngest, and those trenches people, they're lying about their age. They're not 22, but I know that Brian can be 22 because he looks really young. But I like that he tries to engage people. He likes to strike a conversation. He likes to make everybody have a discussion that way. And I think he's one of the people that figured out that there's another house. He figured a lot of things way before people. That's him being attacked. See, if you're in a game like this at this time, I'm not talking about before now, you've got to be at alert, and that's what he's doing. Gina, on the other hand, she's selling herself. She told us everything she does from day one. I'm a presenter, I'm a hype woman, I'm a comedian, I'm a this, I'm a that. In such a way that for some reasons a name, a personality, a picture is stuck to my head. That way I can't even forget her in a hurry. And I think Big Brother is that show where you really want to push out your personality as early as possible, so you get to start building your tribe. People will fall in love with you, they will like you. The trenches guys decided to change that night. There was someone that practically rubbed powder. It looked like Ojuju Calabar. And the following day that the Bodilon guys came in, when they all decided to change to pajamas, it looked classy. You know that classy vibe we see from the likes of Nengi. When they come, when you have your bath, you use your skincare, you wear your bonnet. You don't look like Ojuju. And I think the fact that a lot of people were expecting a lot from the island guys because the house looks more interesting and they did not serve, is making us, almost everybody is watching trenches because they look like proper ajegunle. They fight, they argue, they're having a round table meeting. Those are, you know that when they say voila, no, they finish, that's the vibe they are giving. You know those ajegunle houses that they fight from morning till night, you wake up before the morning, you continue from where you stopped. That's the energy. And for some awkward reasons guys, that energy is serving content and everyone is watching it. What do you think about the personality? I think I like Shegs. I like Dekunle. I like Doing. I like Shegs because he's a fine boy. I like Dekunle because of his tall, dark, and handsome vibe. I like Doing because she's intelligent. I don't like Emmy's personality, but I like that he's articulate and he speaks eloquently. He's from the trenches, but he found himself in the Bodilon League and he's fitting in. Look at when he cleaned up nice. When he came in on stage, he cleaned up really nice. Look at his suits, the brown shoe. I like that he paid attention to everything. Everyone that came in on that day, they looked really smashing. Unlike the people that came in on Saturday, there was a girl, Gina. She wore 2.5 Ankara. I mean, you're coming to one of the biggest show on the continent. Something. And she said she's a hype woman. She works in the club in Abuja. It means that she's not poor, like from zero, you know. She could have done better. And I think that, but they are giving, in all fairness. And there's this guy that looked like Rema in the trenches. I think if there was anyone I really want them to move to the Bodilon clique, is that guy. If there's anyone I also think Kes should be moved to the Bodilon guys. It will make him think, you know, it will help his reasoning. Just introducing this season and everything I think about it. If it's your first time here, please do not forget to click the subscribe button, like and share. I'm Olami Kui and I'm recording live from Lagos, West Africa. I'll see you guys in another video. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. What do you think? I think the island house is giving luxury, bougie, sophisticated, Ikoyi vibe Bodilum vibe and the Banana Island vibe. I think the mainland, the colored house is giving trenches at Jegunle. Yes, Sofa Ed, and that thing that Ebuka said that them being in the houses is a game of chance. They showed us quite alright, but it didn't look like it. From the ambience to the interior, to the house, to the people, to the personality, to their dressing. So they don't. Okay. The people that were not screaming trenches in the trenches house, they didn't scream luxury. Instead, they were screaming easy breezy. You get that kind of a thing? Nobody gave me that vibe. But the Medlin dress versus X-Bridge, that is luxury. It's not cheap for Medlin boss to style you. And people said the other day were people that really auditioned. The second day were people that were sponsored. I know that there's been a lot of dynamics to Big Brother game, but if for anything they said they tried, they put the audience into consideration. They really want to entertain us. It takes a lot to make 2 channels for one show, but so far so good is giving. And if you ask me, who do I think you should watch more? I think for vibes, for classy, you should do Island, the White House. But for trenches content, that's boss, you go collect. Anybody wait for copy, you go collect. I think you should do trenches overall. I think trenches is serving the content we signed up for. I'll see you guys in another video. Do not forget to click the subscribe button, share, like. Please give this video a thumbs up. I love you all. Love and light. Your baby girl Olami sign out. Mwah.